Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and you know what that means. It's going to be a league change later today at 3 p.m. CST, that's Central Standard Time. If you're in California, I guess that would be PST, that would be 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. When we're going to switch over to Great League Remix, and the other, I'm definitely not doing this on the fly, league is Ultra League. Okay, great. So this is going to be a Great League Remix showcase of teams that are going to be good in Great League Remix. You can catch the other video, other video in this channel, I guess. Maybe that'll be right here, right now. But there's going to be some changes here, so let's go over 6 teams I saw on, let's also get the name right, Yankujin PGO, their Twitter. They had talked to several Latin region trainers that are very high ranked in GBL and Pokemon play in general. So very good team creators for these teams. And also I saw the first team on the list. There were 7 teams. I only am showcasing 6 of them because I actually really did not like one of them. As far as like, it's a little too spicy for me. I do want to try to get the best teams to y'all rather than necessarily the spiciest teams. So yeah, and I really liked the first team on this list, so that also could have something to do with it. Anyways, I don't like these videos to go too long, so let's go ahead and get into these 6 teams. And if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you think you're subscribed, go ahead and double check. And let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so the first team looking very, very Scrafty-like. It's going to be Hypno in the front. My God, it still has confusion on it. 1 second, I'm going to fix that right now. Boom, that took no time for y'all, but somehow it took me a lot of time. Anyways, Hypno is now fixed. Hopefully no one else ever spins extra TMs thinking that it has counter. Okay, Hypno with Confusion, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. Now, the person who made this team, Diego PvP, says that he wants to run Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, but I am never straying away from this Ice Punch. Yes, you're going to have a harder time against maybe some of the steals, specifically like Registeel, Steelix still takes neutral, but you're not going to be doing super effective, so Steelix as well. But I personally like Ice Punch. You're going to be hitting Steelix for neutral. You're not really trying to win any matchup with Registeel there. All right, and then we have Double and Greedent in the back, just very neutral Mon, very safe swaps, both of them, but your safe swap is probably going to be Greedent. This team's a little different than Hypno Scrafty now that I look at it on the surface, or past surface level. It is kind of all in on Hypno, which is interesting. Also, you can replace either of these 2 Backmon with Scrafty as well, and it will be perfectly great. Personally, I would switch out maybe Double, just because it kind of fills that same slot. And then Greedent is a much safer swap than something like... Well, no, actually, Double in that safe swap position is fine, yeah. I feel like I've gone on a crazy rant here. All right, let's go to the next team. Let me get rid of this Hypno. All right, the next team here is by Patomon. Has been number 1 on the leaderboard before. This is going to be Obstagoon in the front with counter, cross chop, Night Slash. So none of those big charge moves like I think it has hyper beam and gunk shot. And then you're going to have in the back, you're going to have your safe swap as Jellicent with Bubble Surf, Shadow Ball. Now, they didn't specifically specify whether to go Bubble or Hex, so technically you could go either. I do think Bubble is going to be slightly better here against things like Gligar. There's going to be a lot of Steelix in this meta as well. Probably going to see a bit of Carbink as well. So just going to be very helpful in those matchups. And then it's having basically, if you can gain some sort of advantages through those, then the Shadow Gligar is going to be able to pick up wins just on the basis that it's basically the best mon in Great League right now, and has been for several seasons. All right, next team is by Spartan L17, has also finished GBL in rank 1 before, or gotten rank 1 in GBL before. Looks like in season 16, I believe we're in 20, we're in 19 or 20, not too sure. They have Shadow, well, they're using the non-Shadow, but I prefer the Shadow, so I'm putting the Shadow one here. Shadow Poliwrath, with Counter Scald, Icy Wind, so back to the normal moveset, not like the Reezy moveset with the Power Up Punch that we showcased a little while ago in Open Great League. That kind of is just sort of trying to catch things that are not ready for it. This is the normal move set. And then we have just a double steel backline, so basic ABB with 2 very bulky Mon, and basically your carry is going to be that Poliwrath in general. But yeah, Carbink and Shadow Steelix. Now he also has regular Steelix in here. Again, I prefer the Shadow Steelix. Psychic Fang and Crunch is the moveset here. Just going to be able to debuff things and maybe even win back switch with the Dragon Tail plus Psychic Fang debuffs. Also going to give yourself a little bit more damage toward what's it called, Mandibuzz, but with Crunch, because technically it's the best move Steelix has in its normal move sets for Mandibuzz. So, and obviously it is resisted, so that obviously is not a good matchup, but it still can be handled fine, and it's going to be taking a lot of damage from that Dragon Tail. All right, next team. It's going to be from Rocha Babyface, a content creator on Twitch. I believe he also has a YouTube in Spanish for both. And we're going to be having Mantine in the front with Wing Attack, Water Pulse, Aerial Ace, with Shadow Poliwrath with the normal moveset, and then Shadow Steelix as well with this moveset as well. So the last time Great League Remix was around, a metric ton of Mantine, so it makes sense that we're going to be seeing it a lot. This is a team comp that really accentuates it here. Mantine with Water Pulse is going to be having a lot of play against the Steel types, as well as being great against Poliwrath, and you've seen we've had Poliwrath in 2 different teams already here. Also, Water Pulse is going to be doing a lot to the Gligar, so Mantine going to be a real winner here in Remix again. Surprisingly, is Vigoroth banned? I actually don't know what's banned in this cup. I will check that before the end of the video. If Vigoroth is banned, because I'm surprised no one's picking Vigoroth, since it's always Vigoroth metas whenever things get banned. All right, the next team here is from TZ Spanx. It's going to be the new Goodra from Community Day, so having Thunder Punch in there with Aqua Tail. And then double steel backline again, ABB, some more very tanky steel types in this meta. Going to be Shadow Steelix and Registeel. Really not a lot to say here, just played out ABB. If you run into any sort of, I guess, Charmers, I don't know what Charmers are available in this cup. I would imagine Wigglytuff. Camera went in and out there. All right, I mean, basic ABB comp. Let's go to the next one. And this is the last team that I'm showcasing here. Very normal core of Gligar and Poliwrath, both shadow versions. Now this team does have an interesting third Mon in there as Empoleon, and Empoleon is good against the things that it's good against, but it's very frail against things that it's bad against. So like running into Poliwrath here would be pretty bad for the Empoleon, but that's why you've got the Gligar in the lead, and you can go ABB with these 2 water types in the back. This was a team from Jaco Loco. I think they got top 1 this season. I'm pretty sure I showcased a battle or a team from them this season, but I can't really remember. Lots of videos coming out, so yeah. Anyways, those are the teams that the top 6 teams that I think are going to be in this meta. They're from who wrote this up? Yan Kujin. And then let me check real quick if Vigoroth is banned. I really hope there's a fast way for me to know this, and I'm not going to be taking up a lot of y'all's time. Okay, Great League Remix. Vigoroth is banned. Yes. I cannot believe it. And if I knew it was banned, I would have said it in the intro. But Vigoroth ban here is amazing. All of these metas are always overrun by Vigoroth. I love that Vigoroth is banned here. And a lot of people are going to have a different take on that. Vigoroth, a very neutral Mon, and that's to say that if you play better with it, you should be winning more of your games in neutral sense. But it's just so annoying that every single meta is just a Vigoroth meta. Time to switch it up, and I really like this ban here. I really would have liked a Gligar ban, but I wonder what that would have changed a lot of the meta. I think Steels would be way too powerful. It looks like Wigglytuff is banned here. So Charmero choice, I guess, is Alolan Ninetales. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike Vigoroth, hit the like button. Thank you to the support on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe as well. Hey, thank you for watching the video, and if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out, and if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the next one.